2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
The 2K Sports pregame show.
Tonight, it'll be the Phoenix Suns going up against the Sacramento Kings. Well, it was Sacramento winning their last game against the Warriors in San Francisco. Playing above 500 in the last few weeks, not bad. They'd like to do better. We'll see if they can add a win tonight. And we'll see Devin Booker in this one. Obviously a tremendous scorer. But Kenny, last season he was asked to play some point guard.
Yeah, he has great instincts. He could create for others. He could do that. I think it would actually open his game more. But typically you want him finishing at the end of play.
Yeah, but he can play wherever you put him. He's not really system dependent. However, Ernie, he can shoot that thing.
That thing.
With the game about to start. Let's go to Kevin Harlan. He's got the call.
That's a great look at our location tonight. The home of the Suns here in downtown Phoenix. Welcome, folks, to what promises to be a great Tuesday night of the NBA on 2K Sports. With Brent Barry and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan, and David Aldridge will be joining us on the sideline as well. Hey, Dave.
Well, guys, since Devin Booker's been in the pros, he's been able to show his ability to create. He said at Kentucky, all I shot was catch and shoot threes. I was fitting in with my team, playing off of others. But my dad always taught me the fundamentals. I don't want to rely on one thing. Being good at everything is how you earn your spot on the floor. Kevin?
He's doing it all, D.A. Thanks. And here in January, a few teams starting to solidify their spots in the power rankings. Others, not so much. You look at Sacramento. They're stuck in the same spot, but still a top 10 team.
Well, right now for the Kings, they're sort of cemented in this spot right now. Playing decent basketball, but not quite well enough to make up any ground and get into that next tier.
Let's take a look at our starters for Sacramento. Fox at the point with Hield to his side. They're the backcourt. Kent Bazemore is out there with Marvin Bagley. And it's Len in at the 5. And for the Suns, Rubio and Booker. They're the backcourt. Saric and Ayton at the 4 and the 5. And it's Oubre in at the small forward. Brent, as the season goes on, and here we are about halfway through, are players' roles still evolving?
Not the starters at this point, Kevin. They're pretty much set.
They are what they are.
They are set in their ways, and they're set in the minutes that they're going to be playing. What the coaches are trying to find are unique combinations that might have to be on the floor because circumstances from the other team are dictating so. So which are my lineups that I can have out there that defensively I'm going to shut down great guard play? Which of the lineups do I have to have out there in order for us to have enhanced shooting ability for a stretch of minutes? Which ones are going to speed my team up to put pressure on the opposition? I think that's where it is that coaches are trying to do a little bit of tweaking.
Now here's Ayton. 11 points for him in that last game against Memphis.
Yeah, but there's always this point, Kevin. You got to look at where did he also impact the game? It was on the rebounding end of the floor. A tremendous performance there.
And here's Hield. He'll bring it up for the Kings. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Greg, for the Phoenix Suns, with a franchise-high 9-year playoff drought, there is pressure on this team to find their way out of that long rebuild.
And their moves on draft night, they raised some eyebrows. They've got some young talent, but can new coach Monty Williams turn them into a winner? Long-suffering Suns fans certainly hope so.
The free throw dropped for Bazemore.
And really, it's hard to guard a guy like Bazemore because of how high he can get up. His athleticism is just boundless.
And so Bazemore nails both of them.
What a culture shift it's been in Sacramento the last few years. Vlade Divac, along with Peja Stojakovic, 2 of the legendary Sacramento Kings players, finding their footing, and trying to put their stamp on this organization with some of the young talent that they've acquired.
Now here's Booker. He's coming off a 13-point game against Memphis. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Passes it to Fox. And here's Bagley. Over Saric. Trying to get open is Len. And it's Bagley that time on the assist by Fox. And Brent, around the league, people are saying the Kings are one of the scarier teams on the rise.
Well, they drafted decently. They play a system that now is speaking to some of their young talent. They've had a nice blend. It's been a long time coming in Sacramento, but fans coming out to the new arena to support this new, young, hungry Kings group.
The shot by Saric, no good.
That's 0 for 4 now. Time to slow it down and maybe get the best possible shot the next time down.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Here is Rubio. After the basket by De'Aaron Fox. Ayton, the pass to Saric. Over Bagley. Phoenix, no good that time either.
Yeah, trying to get going here, but that's an offer for the first 5 here to start the game.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Here's Bazemore. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
And right now, they're just focused on putting together good possessions.
Yeah, that's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
And it's the Suns with the ball. Sacramento making their last shot. And it's Ayton missing. It's an 8-point differential. Bazemore passes to Fox. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Now here's Rubio. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game. And first time out of the game called for Phoenix. They just couldn't come out on top last time they took on the Kings. That one was played in Sacramento.
Hey, they had their opportunities, but let's face it, they choked from the line. Hard to win that way on the road.
You cannot afford to do that when you're in an opponent's building. You got to knock down free throws. That cost them.
And let's check out a breakdown. Looking at some stats for Bagley.
And a promising trend this month is the rise in his effective field goal percentage. He's showing a lot of smarts. Shot selection has been tremendous, and it's helped his numbers a ton.
Here's Saric. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
And how about capitalizing there in close? Saric has the touch to take advantage from just about anywhere.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Find the lanes. Find the lanes. One shot.
And that one falls from Saric.
And Devin Booker, where would the Suns offense be without him?
Probably bottom of the league if no Devin Booker slides on that Suns jersey. One of the purest shooters in the league and one of the most phenomenal young scorers that's come along maybe since Kevin Durant.
Healed with the bucket.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Rubio, the pass to Saric. Back to Rubio. The lead pass was put in just the right spot.
Not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
Fox with it. He had 22 points in the win against Golden State.
And guys, what impressed me most was his passing. He constantly looked for the open man and found guys in great spots.
Oubre can't get it to go. Kings leading now by 7. Outside, Fox. Misses the 3.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
Phoenix has gone 0-4 from three-point land to start out. Looking cold from outside. Knocks it loose. Booker outside. And here's Rubio. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Šarić. Lets the 3 fly.
Yeah, really like the defensive focus and intensity at the start.
Here's Ayton. And the Suns tack on 2 more.
Ayton showing it can be a problem on other spots on the floor, not just the post.
Fox against Rubio. Here's Bagley. Rebound by the Suns.
Well, he's a guy that count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
Suns trail by 5. Rubio outside. Now the dish to Booker. Wide open.
And trailing here in the first, you'd like to see them be a little more aggressive on the offensive glass.
The feed to Len. And the dunk by Len.
Well, the more Fox does that, the more he's going to be looked at like a leader.
Now Rubio. 9 points last game out. Šarić outside. And the pass to Oubre. Off target from outside. Kings leading now by 7. Outside, Bagley. Outside, Fox. Back to Bagley. Over Šarić. Bagley with the bucket. Bagley's got his second basket of the night.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
And it's Rubio with the ball for Phoenix. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Rubio's got his second basket of the game.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Rubio against Fox. That's a 2 from Hield. And the Kings check on 2 more.
Well, with a young perimeter player like Hield is operating in the pick and roll with that kind of effectiveness, he can become dangerous.
Šarić outside. Doesn't go that time. Great D that time from Bagley.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Oubre on the wing. He's covered by Bazemore. Rubio the pass to Šarić. Just 5 to shoot. Ayton in the high post. And it's Sacramento with the rebound.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
Those are all the little things about effort there. He just gets out there and contests, and that's just enough.
Here's Fox. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Šarić.
Well, they've been striving towards it for years now, and the Kings are finally one of the premier up-tempo teams.
Well, it works for them when you have a guy like De'Aaron Fox out there to blast off on any possession. You surround them with great shooters in Bogdanović and Hield. Puts a lot of pressure on the defense on a nightly basis throughout the course of a regular season.
First free throw is good. In player development, Brent, what are some of the primary things that can be taught?
I think in today's game, what a lot of PD coaches are looking at, Kevin, is just decision making, playing out of the pick and roll and coming off into a spot where you're making the correct reads. It's much like, and you cover a lot of football, where you can talk to quarterbacks about their checkdowns.
Yes.
I think you can teach guys how it is that when they come off a screen, what's going to be available to them, and paint pictures for them so that when they're on the floor, they become second nature in terms of their decision making. That can be huge. And then the second thing is always player development, working on confidence in shooting the basketball. You just want guys to feel like whatever shot they're taking, they've got a great chance of making it.
A nice shot by Booker.
Well, if Booker gets that kind of room out there, he's got the green light. He's had it since he came in the league.
Now, here's Fox. 6 points for him. Pass to Bagley. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen. Shooting at a high percentage. All teams aim to do that. Let's see the league's best. The Kings in second.
So patient on the offensive end. I mean, they're not going to force shots, and it's that selectiveness that's yielded such an impressive field goal percentage.
And the Kings making a change here. Joseph's checked in. Passes it to Bridges. Here's Diallo. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. Booker the pass to Diallo. Kaminsky with the ball. Great D that time from Bagley.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter.
Here's Parker. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark.
Well, a lot of players in the league are going to make that shot, and for him, it's pretty much automatic. It's a good defensive effort to prevent the layup.
Bridges shot. Good.
Now, say what you will about the value of the three-pointer, but those close-in looks are always plan A. Every trip down, get to the paint, get deep, score.
Now, here's Joseph. Here's Barnes. That one rolling around and rims out.
And his lateral quickness really allows him to stay in front of the shooter there and challenge the shot.
Talk about versatility on offense a lot, but how about on defense? And he takes pride in making an impact down there.
Barnes with it. Defended by Bridges to the inside. Goes up on the block. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Here's Jerome. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. It's stolen by Bagley. On the wing, Barnes. He feeds it to Bogdanovich. Bridges against Joseph. Bridges misses.
And the effort never stops with him. No easy shots when he's on the floor.
Well, it's about the defensive end, and that's what guys feed off. He gives the effort down there at all times.
We've got 1:48 left in the first. Booker against Bogdanovich. The drive by Booker. The shot off that time. Good D by Parker.
This has not been a good quarter right here. Shot has been off the mark, and now it looks, Kevin, like he's pressing a bit.
Bagley, no good.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Just a great job of Booker able to understand the timing and the quick trigger that time.
And here is Joseph. After Devin Booker getting his shot to go from deep. Joseph finds Barnes. Now Bagley. And finished off by Bagley.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Suns trail by 7. There's 53 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Now here's Kaminsky. He's guarded closely. For 3, Booker can't hit that one. Now Sacramento takes it the other way. They come in fresh off a win against the Warriors.
Yeah, in that game, the offense was firing on all cylinders, partly because the other team's defense was a no-show.
Yeah, with the defense struggling like that, I think they just stayed with a healthy, consistent pace to get that win.
Now here's Booker. Marvin Bagley missing his last shot. And Booker kicks to Diallo. Back to Booker. 5 on the clock. Over Parker. A nice shot by Booker. Booker's got 8.
You're looking a little bit like Rip Hamilton as Booker's able to knock down the in-between shot.
And that does it for the first quarter. Kings lead by 5. 2K Sports back to Phoenix after this. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And what do you guys think about the Kings here in this one so far?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
Sacramento leading by 5 on the court for Sacramento. Harrison Barnes is out there with Nemanja Bjelica. Then it's Corey Joseph. Then there's Bogdanovich. And it's Bagley in at the 5 down low. Now here's Bjelica. Clock at 6. Barnes finds Bagley. The Kings need to get off a shot here. That 3 off the mark.
Didn't hesitate for a second to get a hand up on that deep ball.
Yeah, you got to like how he hustled to guard out on the perimeter, definitely respecting the shooting ability.
Now here's Bogdanovich after Mikal Bridges missing his last shot. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
The 7th overall pick in 2012 out of North Carolina. Harrison Barnes won a title in Golden State. Signs the big contract with Dallas, but yet to achieve the stardom that many predicted back in high school.
The Kings have looked good at the line. They're perfect in 4 attempts. And the first one drops. Greg, you look at Harrison Barnes. What's his best role?
I mean, Kevin, he's a hard worker, able to hit the spot up 3. Defensively, his strength gives him some versatility, just a solid contributor.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. You know, so many great dribblers, ball handlers in this league right now. Who's the best at shooting off the bounce?
Well, 3 prime candidates to do that, Kevin, exist at the point guard position, and I put James Harden in the point guard category with how much he has the ball. Harden, Kyrie, Steph Curry, 3 great names that are able to find their way to get the ball into the shooting pocket. No matter where they move off the dribble, finding consistency. It's a really sought-after attribute in the players who are coming up now because of how impactful these guys have been.
Here's Joseph. Frank Kaminsky making his last shot. On the wing, Barnes. The good-looking shot from the wing. And the Kings lead by 7.
Got to have good court awareness, and it was on display right there from Bogdanovich.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Look at all the coaching changes that the Suns have had through the years, and some of these young players have heard a lot of voices. 7 in the last 8 years, and the team's performance has shown that kind of inconsistency with up and down seasons.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he can't get the first one. And all the system changes have really affected the Suns scouting department.
Really difficult to fill out a roster when you've got coaching changes and philosophies that come about, and some guys simply just don't fit. So Maybe they settle in here, find the right guys to do the right things, and get themselves back into the playoffs.
Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played. Joseph with the ball. Outside, Bagley. On the wing, Barnes. Kicks it to Bogdanovich. Bielitsa inside. Kaminsky's there. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And the Kings making a change here. Len's checked in. Suns trail by 6. Here's Jerome. Pass to Baines. Here's Jerome. He's covered by Joseph. Jerome passes to Kaminsky. That one's a miss. His third shot of the game. He's made one of them.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
For the Phoenix Suns, they come into this one following a loss to the Grizzlies.
Yeah, but when you shoot a percentage in the low 30s as a team, and they did that in that game, it is just not going to be your night.
Yeah, you check the stat sheet and you can dominate just about every other facet of the game, but it's not going to make up for anything if you shoot the ball at such a low percentage. Well, Mikal Bridges tagged as a 3-and-D type player in the draft, still finding his way a little bit in terms of the NBA offensive system and where it is that he can be effective.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. Well, this team looking to utilize Bridges in a number of roles as he learns.
Yeah, Bridges maybe has to take a back seat to what Ayton and Booker do for this team. It's a nice spot to settle in as the attention is on those two players. He can carve out a nice role here and continue to improve on some of his weaknesses in the offseason.
Both free throws good from Bridges.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Now, here's Fox. He has 6. And Bazemore kicks to Barnes. Fox passes to Len. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Fox has got 3 assists in the game. Suns trail by 6. And here's Rubio. He dishes it to Saric. Shot clock at 5. Phoenix needs to get off a shot. Here's Rubio. And it comes off the front of the rim.
And they continue to control the glass.
And the dunk by Bazemore.
Yeah, Bazemore has these moments. Sick hops right there in the flush to send it home.
And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Saric outside. Dishes it to Ayton. Saric looking around. Offensive rebound.
You know, altered shots don't show up on the official stat sheet, but as we saw there, he does a great job of doing that as well as collecting the rebound.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
Yeah, you can see when it's that close, players reacting just, oh man, we just missed that one. Maybe they'll get another chance at it.
And the sheer muscle of Ayton, sometimes he's impossible to stop on the way up.
Barnes outside. Bielitsa against Ayton. Got a piece of it, and he gets it back. Bazemore on the wing. Back to Bielitsa. Over Ayton. And it's off the back rim. No good. Suns trail by 6. Charge with the bounce pass. And Ayton throws it down.
Does it feel good as a big man like Ayton to throw it down? You bet it does.
For Sacramento, they've gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Fox passes to Len. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Fox has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Well, Phoenix shooting about 33%. Not happy with their play on that end. Bielitsa against Rubio. And the Suns tack on 2 more.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
The pass to Barnes, and the dunk by Barnes.
Yeah, Barnes making that dunk look really easy.
So it's Rubio bringing it up for the Phoenix Suns. They trail by 6. Here's Baines, guarded by Len. Baines passes to Rubio. Ayton inside. He's covered by Bielitsa. Just 2 to shoot. Tries again, and the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for 1 more at the line.
Well, the game's 4 quarters, and after a tough first half, he's found his rhythm in the second.
The Suns shooting their 6th attempt at the charity stripe in the game. Diallo, he's checked in for the Suns. Kelly Oubre comes in for Saric. Jabari Parker's checked in for Sacramento. Buddy Hield comes in for Harrison Barnes.
One shot.
Free throw drops for Ayton. Last season, the Suns made DeAndre Ayton the #1 overall pick in the draft. They had no hesitation, Greg, in making that call.
And when a player like Ayton, who was in the Rookie of the Year combo from the get-go, is available, you have to take him. Not only is the upside sky high for Ayton, but he was an impact player from day one for the Suns.
Parker liking to pull the trigger from that spot. That one got off pretty quick.
Rubio finds Diallo. Here's Oubre. Bridges with it. Now guarded by Hield. Here's Rubio. Drops in the tray. Rubio's got 9 points.
Well, that's a shot he can hit. If you give it to him, you need a little more energy on defense that next trip down.
Outside, Fox. Hield right side. 3-pointer. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got 5 rebounds tonight. Bridges against Hield. Rubio, the pass to Ayton. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
Those are all the little things about effort there. He just gets out there and contests, and that's just enough.
Now here's Len. Here's Parker. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Inside, here's Ayton, and Ayton throws it down.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? Now here's Len. He picked up 12 points in their last win against Golden State. The wide open look here for Fox. Good on the 3-point shot. Fox has got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Well, Fox trying to work on that outside jump shot, become more consistent. Nice bucket there.
Suns trail by 6. Pass to Bridges. Oubre outside. Rubio outside. That's tipped. Healed outside. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. And now it's an 8-point Kings lead.
Well, Healed showing some of that stop and start and stop again game, changing directions, impossible to guard.
The Suns have gone 7 of 15 from the field here in the second quarter, just under 50% shooting. Phoenix calls timeout.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
Yeah, they're like a 4-day-old soda right now, just flat, Greg. They're missing shots left and right and just not playing their best.
Marvin Bagley's checked in for Len. Already a lot of talk about who's going to take part in the three-point contest this season, and here's a look at the players most likely to make it.
And so many great shooters in the NBA these days, and these guys, quite frankly, the best of the best. I wouldn't be surprised if we see a scoring record broken in this year's competition.
To take a look at Healed, he's going to need to leapfrog quite a few great shooters if he's going to be a part of the three-point festivities in All-Star Weekend, but, you know, maybe he can do it.
I mean, anything's possible, especially if he has a few big games from beyond the arc before All-Star Weekend. That'd give him a nice bump in the voting.
And it's going to be an exciting showcase this year. Some incredible shooters, that's for certain. We'll keep you updated as we find out more.
Yeah, I think we're in for a real treat. I think the increased importance of the three-point shot in today's game has really shined a light on the talent, precision, and really the wow factor of how these guys can drill the long ball.
Just 4 to shoot, and plenty of contact on the shot, so 2 free throws coming up. And there's the foul that goes against Sacramento. For Phoenix, they have shot a good percentage from the free throw line so far. They've made 5 out of 6.
Shooting 2.
That one is off. The Suns making a switch here. And the second free throw, good. Now Fox. 9 points in the game so far. They double him with Booker. And stolen by Diallo. Fast break, here come the Suns. Tries from 16. No good from Booker. Sacramento leading by 7. And it's Heald off the drive. And the shot goes in. Heald's got 8 points.
A little tease there from Buddy Hield, showing his explosiveness. Undersized, but able to convert inside.
And so Booker will bring it up for Phoenix. And the dunk by Booker.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
You have to credit the aggressiveness offensively, because that's when you make a play when you really need it.
Great positioning on the putback.
Yeah, this story in the second quarter, much different than the one in the first. We're finally seeing some aggression.
Jerome passes to Booker. Now Diallo, covered by Heald. Now here's Kaminsky. Bagley with the block.
Bagley timing that one well and intimidating.
And it's Fox with the jam.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. Here's Jerome. .112 left in the second quarter. Passes to Oubre. Knocked away. And stolen by Bazemore. For the finish, and Bazemore slams it in.
Well, a theft and a heft as he gets the steal and then the bucket. Bazemore showing off his two-way prowess.
59 seconds left in the first half. Here's Jerome, guarded by Fox. Bagley with the block. And here's the fast break. Here's Bazemore, feeds it to Parker. In the hoop for his 4th field goal. 4 for 7 shooting and looking for more.
That's more like it, rounding into form after a very, very difficult first quarter.
Suns trail by 15. 36 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Kaminsky inside, working on Bagley.
Yeah, looking up at the scoreboard, guys, that's his 3rd foul, and his coach has to consider now sitting him down.
The Suns have scored 6 points from their 8 attempts at the line so far.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Shooting 2.
The free throw drops for Kaminsky. Sacramento making some changes. Bogdan Bogdanovic comes in for Kent Bazemore. And Corey Joseph subbed in for De'Aaron Fox. And so he makes both from the line. Now the Kings with it. They're on an 18-7 run. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. There's the feed to Heel. It's Bogdanovic on the wing. Off target from 3-point range. Here's Jerome to the paint. Kaminsky kicks to Diallo. Fades away. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's the Sacramento Kings. 13 points up at the end of the period. They've excelled in the open court. Their transition game has allowed them to build this healthy lead. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Harrison, shots definitely falling in the first half. How did you guys get it going?
Just us playing off each other, trying to get to the basket, trying to work it around. When this balance scoring like we have tonight, everyone tries to, feed off each other.
Strength in numbers, right? Thanks, Harrison. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball fans. What a pleasure it is to bring you into the 2K studios again. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. It was a fast pace for Sacramento at the outset. A smoldering performance for them early as they shut down everything defensively and were clicking on offense, going 10-0 to start. Things started to even out as the quarter progressed as their lead was cut to just 1 by the end of the first. Then in the second quarter, they made some tweaks to the game plan and really heated up on offense, finishing the half up by 13. Shaq, how did you think the Kings were playing?
Well, Kenny should appreciate this. I love the ball movement. They were in sync as a unit, and their assist numbers were impressive. Anytime you get 5 players working together like that instead of one guy doing it alone, it's always going to be a boost. That's the primary reason they're in control of the game.
Kenny, your take on Phoenix.
Well, the way I see it, they're losing this game because they're being out-rebounded. You can't give up this kind of differential and expect to remain competitive. So what do? You commit more guys to the glass, guards included. You make it a priority that if you do ultimately lose this game, it's not because you didn't rebound.
And that's all we have for now. Tell the folks goodbye, Shaq. Tell the folks goodbye,
Goodbye.
Kenny. Goodbye. Go to Kevin Harlan.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. It's been one outstanding game from De'Aaron Fox.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half, just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Kings leading now by 13. Saric and Ayton at the 4 and the 5. Rubio and Booker, they're the backcourt. And it's Oubre in at the 3. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Now here's Len. Left side Fox. Back to Len. Clock is at 3. And no good. Well, Phoenix shooting poorly, just 35% so far. Here's Booker. Bazemore grabs the miss. And for the Kings, they're shooting an efficient 53% from the field.
Every shot in his arsenal, Devin Booker, is pretty impressive. He can shoot it from deep. He moves well without the basketball. He can create with others. He is a young offensive force and is an interesting player to watch in terms of what develops next.
And slam dunk by Saric.
And you have to get Saric out of the paint. Once he's inside, he's ready to take it home.
Outside, Fox. Pass to Bagley. Over Saric. Bagley, no good. And Brent, with Booker, the ball handling and creativity he has puts him among the elite guards in the league.
You wonder if Phoenix can find a way to get some more talent around Devin Booker. What happens when all of the attention is not on him? He's already proven he's a great scorer. Where else can he go? So far, Kevin, the third quarter has not started well. Just 1 of 4.
Here's Oubre. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. And they're on the break. Lobbed up there for Fox.
De'Aaron Fox having one of those nights where he's feeling it.
Suns trail by 12. Booker outside. Bagley against Saric. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. And Rubio kicks to Booker. 5 to shoot. Here's Ayton. Here's Saric. And there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time. Saric has got 7 points. And it's Fox with the ball for the Kings. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. And the dunk by Len.
Yeah, you're not going to fool around much on the interior, especially if you're Alex Len, that big, that close. Easy bucket.
For Phoenix, they've gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter, 50% from the field. Booker with no one around. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Another bomb for him right now. His three-point shooting might be the key to cutting that lead.
Well, he's doing everything he can to make them competitive. And by everything, I mean draining threes.
For Sacramento, they have gone a perfect 7 of 7 from the line tonight.
Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one.
Well, Fox had quite a year in Kentucky before he decided to turn pro and became the 5th pick in 2017 in the NBA draft.
And so he hits both. Suns trail by 11. Rubio with it. He's got 9. Oubre against Bazemore. 6 on the shot clock. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Oubre Jr., difficult play there, but finds a way to get to the free throw line.
And whether or not he's making shots, you have to love what Kelly Oubre brings on defense.
Yeah, the versatility on the defensive end, maybe to a point, Kevin, where he can guard the 1 through 4 position, has this coaching staff excited.
Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for the Kings.
Oubre, the more he plays and gets into a rhythm, you start to see some of that confidence. That's going to help out the team.
Now, here's Fox. 15 points in the game. He feeds it to Bazemore. And stolen by Ayton. On the wing, Booker, down low. Kicks it out to Rubio. Buries the long-range jumper. Rubio's got 12 in the game.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been tripled.
Fox against Rubio. In the corner, Bazemore with it. Releases from 15, and there it is for him. 10 points for him.
Now, Bazemore looks like he's starting to get himself going here with good touch on that J.
Saric outside. Booker against Hield. Saric trying to break free. Count that one. And the Kings lead has been cut down now to just 5 on the basket from Devin Booker. Here's Fox. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Saric has got 6 rebounds now in the game. And here's Booker from the arc. Another 3 for Phoenix.
And you can just see his confidence is rising. Bucket after bucket from long range.
Fox against Rubio. Here's Barnes, and it's Barnes slamming it down.
Great setup there by their setup man and De'Aaron Fox.
Here's Rubio. He's got 12. He kicks to Oubre. Ayton against Len. Ayton, the pass to Booker, and the dunk by Booker.
That's a good find from Ayton, understanding the defensive scheme, and he just waited for his teammate to be open.
Rubio against Fox. They double him with Booker. Shot by Hield, nobody around. No good with the triple. Phoenix has gone 7 of 15 from three-point range tonight. They're not afraid of that shot. And slam dunk by Saric.
You've got to give them a lot of credit for just battling back into this game.
Well, there's an ebb and a flow. They had a hard time earlier, but now, flow.
Now, here's Fox. Len dishes to Barnes. 8 feet away, and the jumper is good. Barnes has got 4 this quarter.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
And here's Rubio. Saric outside. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to go on De'Aaron Fox.
And the toughness Saric provides is an important component. A physical, strong forward who does whatever is asked of him.
And that one falls from Saric. Phoenix making some changes. Aaron Baines comes in for Kelly Oubre, and it's Bridges in for Ricky Rubio. Then for the Kings, Jabari Parker's checked in for Alex Len. Bielitsa comes in for Kent Bazemore, and it's Bogdanovich. Saric nails them both.
Well, a big fellow with the ability and confidence at the free throw line is something that every team wants. Don't have to make those late substitutions. Keep your big guys on the floor.
Now here's Barnes. 10 points for him. And Bielitsa kicks to Barnes. Ring shot on the way. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. They'll be hosting Orlando for the next one. And they've been enjoying this long homestand. That will be game 4 of 5 in a row at home.
As long as passes are in that area, Ayton's going to get up and go down.
Fox looking it over. Outside, Bogdanovich. Bielitsa inside. He's covered by Ayton. And that one, good. Bielitsa's got it all tied up now for Sacramento.
Bielitsa does a good job of staying active and with his shot that time.
And so Booker will bring it up for Phoenix. And there's the pass to Baines. Sharge up top, covered by Barnes. Pass to Booker, just 5 on the clock. Over Barnes. They grabbed their own miss.
But not everything fell for them in that first half, and now it looks like they're beginning to hit their stride.
The Kings have gone 7 of 13 in the third quarter so far, just above 50%. And Bielitsa kicks to Fox. They double him with Sharge. Bogdanovich wide open. And the 3 off target. Phoenix has gotten all 4 of the 3-point shots to go down since halftime. They're lighting it up here. Sharge has the open look. Another 3 for Phoenix.
I don't think this is a conditioning issue, but they look like they've lost their legs here in the second half.
It's Bielitsa, and the dunk by Bielitsa.
Now, Bielitsa's game might be mostly finesse, but there are times when he gets aggressive.
Suns leading by 3. Now Bridges. Pass to Baines. There's the dish to Booker. Suns keep it alive. Back to Baines. Lays it up and banks it in. Baines has got the lead up to 5 now for Phoenix.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
And that one's good. Parker.
Jabari sometimes will come out with those handles. A couple quick dribbles, darts around the defense. Pretty much tearing through them right now.
Sun shooting here about 46% for the game. Here's Booker. Misses off the left iron. The Kings trail by 3. Now here's Bogdanovich. No points in the game yet for him. Barnes finds Bielitsa. It's blocked.
Oh, he has the size and can get up quickly. Ayton with the throwback.
Here's Bridges. Good D by Barnes.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as there's a miss. That kind of energy not wasted.
Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, gotta chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
There's some ways to get your coach's attention, and that draws the coaching staff's ire.
Here's Booker. Sacramento making their last shot. Pass to Sharge. Just 5 to shoot. And the Suns miss again. Sacramento's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. He lobs it up. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Bridges for 3. That shot no good. And the Kings going the other way now. Bielitsa passes to Barnes for the lead. It counts, and the foul. It's going to be on Sharge.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
For Sacramento, they have been exceptional shooting free throws tonight, going 9 for 9.
And team free throw numbers really about as good as you could ask for, around 80% on the season.
Marvin Bagley's checked in for Sacramento. Corey Joseph comes in for Fox.
You think about Harrison Barnes when he won an NBA championship in his 3rd year in the league after being the 7th pick in the 2012 NBA draft.
Here's Jerome. Here's Booker. And it's good for 2. Booker's got the game tied up here for the Suns.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Barnes outside. Back to Joseph. There's a minute 34 left in the third quarter. Back to Barnes. Takes a 3. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Diallo's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Booker against Bogdanovich. A nice shot by Booker.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
Now here's Joseph. Barnes outside. There's the triple. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Here's Bridges. Now the pass to Diallo. Bucket is good. Now it's a 4-point Phoenix lead.
And not efficient in that first half, but they have really picked it up here. The shots that weren't falling earlier are finally finding the bottom of the net.
Now here's Joseph. Barnes can't get it to go. This offense has really been clicking.
And they know it, guys. They're playing right now with the kind of energy that is hard to deal with. Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Parker's shot is off, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jabari Parker. That's foul number 2 for him. And Phoenix making a change here. Rubio's checked in. Bogdanovich against Booker. To the wing on the left. Rubio with a wide open look. A three-pointer off the mark. And so it's Devin Booker making highlights for Phoenix. And with his work in that quarter, he has 5 three-pointers in the game now. Quite a showing from long range. We come back right after this. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, Greg, is peripheral vision.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. And a look at the 5 for the Kings to start the fourth. Parker out there with Marvin Bagley. Then there's Bogdanovich. Then there's Harrison Barnes. And it's Joseph in at the 1 spot. Parker, and the dunk by Parker.
Love how he finishes off drives, Kevin. He is determined to get to the rim.
Rubio with it. Booker outside. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Well, you got to like seeing Devin Booker be aggressive, especially when he's shooting the ball, easily earning the foul that time.
Free throw good, Booker.
Well, Devin Booker, another one of those guys who grew up around the game with his dad, Melvin Booker, playing both in the NBA and getting some overseas experience. And you can kind of see it in the maturity of Devin Booker's offensive game.
Kelly Oubre's checked in for Bridges. Sacramento also making some changes. Lenz checked in for Barnes. Hield comes in for Bogdanovich. And it's Kent Bazemore in for Corey Joseph.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
On the wing, Hield. He's guarded by Diallo. Bagley finds Parker. Shoots over Oubre. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. And it's Rubio with the ball for Phoenix. With some arc. And it's Oubre laying it in. Oubre's got the lead up to 8 now for Phoenix. And for the Kings, they're shooting 52% from the floor. Nice work so far from them. Hield outside. Top of the key, Bagley. Back to Hield. Shoots over Rubio. Hield can't hit.
And when he's this close, he's got to make it. The defense was pretty good, but just shouldn't miss that.
Oubre with it. Picked up by Bagley. Oubre passes to Diallo. And Parker with the block.
How about the reach from Parker? Extends his arms way up that time to get the block.
To the middle. Yep, it goes in, and the Suns' lead is cut down to 6, and the bucket from Bagley.
And how about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
Now, here's Rubio. Booker outside. The three. Rebound by Parker. Parker's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Inside. And it's Bagley. That time on the assist by Parker. Parker's got 3 assists tonight.
That's a good read by Jabari, a solid passer, and he knew he could reward a teammate that time.
Diallo kicks to Booker. Pass to Kaminsky. Fires from deep. Bazemore grabs the miss. Bazemore's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off. And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And here's Rubio. And we're about 3 minutes into the 4th quarter. Passes to Diallo. Bagley with the block. And he recovers it. Parker against Oubre. Len passes to Bagley to tie it up. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Well, some ups and downs for Marvin Bagley in that rookie campaign with the Kings, but you could see the flashes of potential and the tremendous work ethic when he was out on that floor.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one misses. And with Bagley, the mobility he showed for his size is really what impresses you.
And that blend of size and speed is why many feel like he could play across the entire front line. Wasn't in the Rookie of the Year race, but in a few years, he could be right there with the best of the best from that 2018 class.
Phoenix calls timeout.
And he could tell his guys starting to wear down a little bit. Call time to just let them get their legs back under them.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Hey guys, I had a chance to listen to what Monty Williams discussed with his players. This game's still up for grabs. He told his team, hey, we're in position to take this one, guys. Let's stay focused and stay together, and we'll get it done. We'll see how it plays out, Kevin.
And this is what the schedule looks like coming up for the Phoenix Suns. On Friday, they'll defend home court against the Orlando Magic. Then on Sunday, they'll host the Charlotte Hornets.
And for that game against the Hawks, you know they're going to be amped up for that one. And they'll need to be. That's going to be one tough game for that group.
Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe.
He was able to tie it up, but he has to be disappointed that he could not give his team the lead.
Here's Oubre. Bagley with the block. They get it back, and he gets the bucket. 4th quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Fox passes to Bagley. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Bagley's got it all tied up now for Sacramento. Phoenix has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. And De'Aaron Fox gets the whistle that time. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
And that's number 4. Definitely something to keep track of as we move forward.
DeAndre Ayton's checked in for Frank Kaminsky. Rubio against Fox. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. On the wing, Booker. 6 to shoot. Overhealed. No good from Booker. And the Kings with possession. They've outscored them 10 points to 2 during this run. Outside, Fox. Up top, Bagley. To the inside. Here's Len. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Fast break. Here come the Suns. Rubio leading the charge. The Kings have gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter. Bagley. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Ayton's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Saric has checked in for the Suns. Well, Phoenix shooting for the game at 42%. And De'Aaron Fox gets the whistle that time. That's his 5th foul.
And that's 5. One more and he'll be disqualified. Got to be more careful.
And it's the Suns with the ball. Ayton dishes to Rubio. Kicks to Oubre. Pass to Ayton. Over to the left wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From about 19 feet.
Now Fox causes some problems defensively here. They're using his instincts on that play.
And the pass to Len. And stolen by Ayton. Here's Booker. Tipped away. Tries to save it. Out of bounds. Sacramento will take possession. And so it's Bagley with it. He brings it up for the Sacramento Kings. So far in the 4th quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Here's Fox. Makes that one his 6th of the night. Shooting a very healthy 6 for 9.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
The Suns trailing. Rubio the pass to Booker. Back to Rubio. To stop the drought. And it's good on the way in.
And that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
Well, I hope there's one player on that team out there that has interest in winning this game. Right now, it doesn't look to be one.
Fundamentals, guys, using the one-hand slam.
Well, he makes the basics look pretty exceptional. Phoenix has gone 0-3 so far in the 4th quarter from long range. Saric outside. Back to Rubio. Looking for Ayton. He gets it in there. Shot clock at 6. Len grabs the board. For Sacramento, they've gone 7 of 11 from the floor in the final quarter so far. Been some solid looks for them. Bagley, no stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. A chance now for a 3-point play. It's going to be on Saric.
One shot.
Interesting how the year progressed for one Marvin Bagley, the former 2nd overall pick in the 2018 draft. Got some increased playing time. His role shifted a little bit, and his confidence was on the rise. Played much better in the 2nd half of the season.
And Saric kicks to Booker. Offline with his 3.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in.
Suns trail by 5. Kicks it out to Rubio. Saric outside to the paint. Here's Ayton. He gets it in there.
The big man coming with an attacking mindset. That's something for the defense to deal with, and Ayton is dealing.
Fox passes to Len. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on Ayton.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first.
Well, Alex Len, in the age of pace and space as a big, trying to find his way to be effective on both ends of the floor. He has that size and length. He brings that to the table every night.
Both free throws good from Len. Suns trail by 5. Rubio outside. He dishes it to Booker. Ayton in the high post. Len on him. Saric trying to break free. Can't connect from short range. Now the Kings with it. They're on a 19-6 run. Shoots from 12. It's hauled in by the Suns. Oubre left side. And right on target. Good. Oubre's got 4 points this quarter.
And he's shaking off that slow start, giving them a boost here in the second.
Cloak loose. Now Rubio. Pass to Saric. And stolen by Bazemore. Ahead. Jumps up. And finished off by Bagley.
Kind of nights that gets the front office very excited about Bagley's future.
Phoenix has gone ice cold from three-point land, 0 of 4 since the start of the final quarter. Rubio the pass to Saric. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Ayton dishes to Oubre. Saric outside. Booker in the corner. Just 5 on the clock. It's up a 3. It's good from long range. Booker's got 32 points in the game.
He has a lot of points from long range this half. He's taken advantage of a really tired defense.
To tie it up. The score now all even.
And they've had him bottled up here in the fourth. Just 2 of 7 from the field.
Fox against Rubio. Fox kicks to Bagley. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Well, Fox really daring them right now to foul him on the inside.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. He hits the second from the line.
Big trip to the line. He did not get all of them, but at least they hold the lead now.
Right wing. Land against Ayton. Now here's Oubre. Down low. Here's Rubio. That will fall for his 7th bucket. 7 for 15 in this game. Well, as we move into the fourth, it's been an even game.
Guys, teams have exchanged the lead 5 times thus far.
Fox kicks to Bagley. And another assist for him.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been 1 step ahead of the defense all game long. 1:56 left in the fourth quarter. Booker with it. Now guarded by Hield. Fade away. Bagley with the rebound. Bagley's got his 18th rebound here tonight, all over the place. Here's Bazemore. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. .135 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Booker. It's hauled in by the Kings. Bazemore's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Fox, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on Sharch.
De'Aaron Fox not backing away that time from the contact, drawing the defense into him.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Good on the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 5-point game.
Perfect from the line. It's now a 2-possession game.
Phoenix has gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Here's Booker on the money from 12 feet away. Booker's got 9 points in the quarter.
That's why Devin Booker has the ball for moments just like that.
Fox passes to Bazemore. Can't connect from 13 feet out.
He's going to be shaking his head on that one. Knows he missed an easy one.
Yeah, you can't make them all, and you for sure you'll want him taking that kind of shot.
Here we go, all alone. Yes!
Yeah, Kent Bazemore stepping up huge, staying calm, and drilling a huge shot.
Phoenix calls timeout. They're down by 5. There's 38 seconds left in the game. Guys, what do you think?
And they need to use as little time as possible here. If they can get a bucket before the clock hits 24 seconds, they can try for a stop on the next possession. If there's less than 24, then they'll have to foul.
A chance now to recognize our Jordan Player of the Game, Marvin Bagley.
And it's been a terrific night for him in terms of the scoreboard. They've run a bunch of sets for him, and he's continued to come through. Scoring as well as he has, it's taken a lot of pressure off the rest of his teammates.
Count it!
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, why settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that?
And so here's Sacramento after the Suns pick up 2.
And Bagley with a nice job of surveying there.
And the Suns call time. They're trailing by 5. 24 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Rubio against Fox. Charity stripe shot. Bagley with the rebound. And they go to the intentional foul.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He drops the first one, and that increases their lead to 6.
Quietly, Buddy Hield has had some good moments in the NBA thus far. I know coming in, a lot of attention as a high draft choice, but his offensive game and the players around him, as they get better, are helping Buddy Hield out.
So the Kings win it. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
It really was, but that didn't seem to bother him. I mean, road team, home team, all I know is they were the better team.
Well said. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Jabari, you guys really got after it tonight. Is this the kind of mentality you want to impose on the other team?
Just as long as I stay aggressive, you know, don't rush the game, don't get outside of my game, but continue to play hard.
Well, you got your teammates looking for you tonight, Jabari. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
David, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Brett Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long.